Hey internet. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this when I'm not filming a video every day. It's kind of strange. Oh my god, May is almost over. I feel like I say this every month, but oh my gosh, time is passing so fast. Summer is upon us. I feel like it was just yesterday when I was complaining about how cold it was. It's the end of the month, so you guys know what time it is. It's time for my monthly obsession. So first off, and most obvious, I'm obsessed with being outside this month. Oh my gosh, it's been so nice. It feels like summer is coming early. Between time that I've spent outside playing kickball and just hanging out with friends and playing frisbee and hanging out with my family and catching bees. Seriously, there's nothing that I'd rather do than go and sit outside. And I wish I could say that I'm obsessed with the beach this month, but I haven't even had a chance to go. I am seriously lacking some beach time. Hopefully someday soon I won't actually have to work and I'll get to go. I might try to go tomorrow.
Just kidding about not going to the beach, so I'm here.
Along those same lines, I'm obsessed with any second that I don't have to be working because I've been working so much this month. So that's kind of a bummer, but I am definitely obsessed with any time that I get off. I am excited to say that I'm going to get about 10 days off in a little bit more than a month because my good friend Andy, who you saw in the YouTube advice video, and I are going to England. We're going to London and Brighton, and it's gonna be such an amazing time, and I'm really excited, and definitely one of the things that I'm obsessed with this month is talking about that trip because oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've been at work so much this month that I have had so much time to listen to audiobooks. In fact, I've listened to something like 4 audiobooks and all of them have been from the same series. They're from the Ender's Shadow series, which is kind of a companion series of books to the Ender's Game series. It's written by the same author, Orson. I know that he's kind of a jerk, but man, I love the Enderverse. I love the story. I've really enjoyed listening to those books. Also on YouTube, I've really enjoyed watching literary web series. I think I've spoken before about the Lizzie Bennet Diaries and Emma Approved. So Pemberley Digital is this group of people that produce a couple different web series based on Jane Austen, but there's also some really interesting other web series. A little while back I watched a New Zealand series called Nothing Much to Do, which is a version of Much Ado About Nothing, one of Shakespeare's plays, and that was really good. I definitely recommend watching it. This month I watched Green Gables Fables, which is Anne of Green Gables, and I've just finished watching In Earnest, which is a modern version of The Importance of Being Earnest. I had actually never read that. I didn't know anything about the story and it was really interesting and I thought the actors were really good, particularly the guy that plays Algernon. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. I think sometimes you can get a little bit of dodgy acting when you're looking at these literary web series, especially at the very beginning, but I don't know, a lot of times I like to stick it through and see how things end up. One thing I'm really glad I stuck with is Little Women, which is another Pemberley Digital production, and it started off a little bit rough, but I'm really enjoying it now. I think they've gone in a good place with it. So if you're at all interested in like classic literature, but like a modern spin on that, check out these different web series. I know I keep harping about live music. I love live music. I went to the show on Wednesday that one of my friends was in. His band was playing, but before his band played, there were 2 other bands that played. Pinch Hitter was one of the bands, which is a duo from Australia. They play banjos, and then there were 2 brothers who were part of a bigger band called Meridian, but they were still called Meridian. They were playing kind of like a toned down set. Both of those bands were super good, but I particularly loved Pinch Hitter. I thought that having the 2 banjos and the sound that they did, it was kind of like they were tapping on the banjo rather than strumming, and it was really interesting and very cool. So I highly recommend you check them out, as well as Meridian, who also played. They both have stuff on YouTube and they have things on Bandcamp. But the final thing that I'm obsessed with this month is authenticity and sincerity in people. Particularly in YouTubers is what I'm obsessed with this month. If you guys haven't seen it, I made a video 2 weeks ago about kind of the issues that I've found myself dealing with. It was a really difficult video to make. It was very scary, but I was inspired to make it because CKC, another YouTuber, Christina, actually made a video along the same lines, and I thought it was really brave of her to share that with the world, and I thought that it was about time for me to do it as well. Another place where authenticity has really come into play with YouTube lately is that a lot of people are kind of discussing what YouTube really means and whether the people that are on YouTube are kind of using the platform in the right way. Particularly Chris Kendall, Crabsticks, have put up a video. He was kind of the one that sparked a lot of this discussion about how he's not really sure what he's doing on YouTube, and he's used to playing these characters and he really wants to be himself. And then there's been several other people who have replied to him. In particular, Olin Rogers replied. There were several other YouTubers. I can link to their videos down below. For me, Olin Rogers is definitely like a very authentic person on YouTube. He's kind and he's funny and he likes to share with the world, which you can see with the things that he does in Nashville, like the soda parlor and the summer night stuff. So basically it's really refreshing when I find that a YouTuber that I've been watching for a while, or even one that I just started watching, kind of shows that they are doing their best to be the real them and not trying to put up a front. I mean, YouTube is what you make it, and if you want to be a character, then that's your prerogative, but particularly for me, I enjoy watching people that seem real. That's part of the appeal of YouTube to me. These people that I'm watching are people like any other people. How many times can I say people? Basically, I just hope that you guys get the same feeling from me. I'm trying to be as authentic as I can possibly be and share as much as myself as I can because it's something I want to do. Okay, this has been kind of a long video, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Get outside and enjoy that sun because it's amazing. Alright, I'll see you all later.
This little dude.
Hey, little bud.
Ah! Swim away! Gonna go burrow in the sand. It's so sad. He's like, oh, I just need to go. I can't be outside.